I'm thinking of DNFing these series, and I need you guys to help convince me if I should continue reading them or if I should just quit. Number 1, Direbound by Sable Sorensen. I had like a decently good time while reading this one. It started out very similar to Fourth Wing, but I was surprised at the amount of character complexity that was in this one. I always love a bond with a mythical creature, so I loved the direwolf part of this. But all in all, I feel like this one was just a little too dark romance for me. I don't love a dark romance. And also, a lot of this book was really predictable for me, so I'm just really unsure if I should continue or not. Next on the chopping block is Heavenly Bodies by Amani Iriyu. I loved this first book so much. I thought it was so much fun. It's a good YA fantasy good time. I think this is actually classified as new adult fantasy, but it really feels YA but with spice. But I absolutely adored this first book. However, when the time came for me to read the second book, I was actually quite highly disappointed. A lot of the things that I loved from the first book were not present in the second one. I feel like we were running through a checklist of romantasy tropes that we just needed to get done in the second one, and we were cycling through them so quickly that I just wanted some room to breathe. I wanted some more character depth. I wanted to slow down and just dive deeper into why these things were happening rather than just watching them happen. There are some secondary characters that became more interesting in the second book for me though, so I'm really torn if I want to continue this one because I do want to see how those secondary plots play out, but I feel like I've just fallen out of love with our main two characters and their story, so I'm very conflicted on this one. Please help me decide. And last on the chopping block, we have Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider, the book that made me so mad. I thought the majority of this book was really easy, really fun to read, but when I got to that plot twist at the end of the book, I questioned my entire life. It just made me wonder why we had to go through all of those 400 pages only to get to the last chapter and to basically erase everything that just happened and all of the growth we went through, all of the development, the whole journey we went through. What was all of that for? So on one hand, I'm curious to read on because I'm like, Rachel Schneider, I need you to explain to me what just happened and I want to see like why we had to do this. But at the same time, I am just still so enraged. I'm so infuriated by this plot twist that I'm afraid if I jump into Lightwielder, I'm just gonna jump into it with a negative attitude, and that's not gonna be good for anyone. So out of these 3 series, please let me know, what should I continue? What should I DNF?